There actually is a brand new S650 here at the gym. The other one I've seen a bunch of times. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, we're no longer Mustang week. I only went down for the tail end, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Showed up Thursday around 3 and then left Saturday around 1:30. So I got to be at a lot of the pop-up meets that were all the way actually into the early morning. So people do hang out that late. A lot of events and stuff like that go on. The car show, the cruise-in, from which I attended, saw a bunch of builds, went to some of the vendors, got some cool stuff, some new parts that we're going to install in the car itself and the planned future. So this video is basically going to entail that. What is Mustang Week about, kind of, and how was the car driving down there and back after doing the flop and driving it for a month? Like, kind of how was it taking it on a little road trip? So that's what this video is going to entail. And if you've never been to Mustang Week, I highly encourage you go in 2024. It is a good time. They have a lot of events. It's family oriented or family friendly, if you want to say. Good spots for hanging out with friends. Plenty of things to do. Plenty of bars to go to. Pop-up events that actually happen at bars. The burnout pits, and just a bunch of events that the Mustang, the people that organize it, set up for everybody throughout the day and night, and just a lot of pop-up meets and a lot of cruises and stuff like that, and a lot of things to do. You don't even have to do Mustang stuff the entire time you're there. You can go to the beach, surf, fishing, whatever, out to restaurants, the Hard Rock Cafe, and then come hang out and do whatever is on the schedule. But anyways, let's get into what Mustang Week is actually basically about. So kind of what I just said, Mustang Week entails just it's like Bike Week almost. I've never been to Bike Week, but my experience with Mustang Week, I've been the entire time before, and that's kind of the reason why I only went for a couple days, because I've been there, done that quite a few times. 2016, 15, 21, and this year itself. So this was my 4th time going. It's fun. You can always meet a lot of the people, like Vaughn Gittin Jr., some of the people that run, the brands or whatever. If it's like Cervini's, Lethal Performance was there, CJ Pony Parts. So a lot of the places you get parts from, you can see them in person, talk to these people, kind of get an idea of where you want your car to take a build or something. And even if your car is built, you can put it in a car show. You get to see really clean pop-up meets where all these cars come, and it's just a good time. Burnouts, there's a thing for drag racing. A lot of merchandise and a lot of stuff you can buy. If you love stickers and want to, sticker bomb your toolbox or your car, under the hood, whatever, it's definitely a good place to come and just get free stuff too, and just a lot of stuff to check out. So overall, that's what Mustang Week basically is. It's just basically a whole week of the Mustang community hanging out. And if you're into that stuff, that's the reason to come down. Reason, like I said, I only came down for a couple days is because of work and stuff, and then my girlfriend's schooling and everything with her VCU master program for her job that she's in, and also her job itself. I've been there, done that, and just overall, it's a good time to come and just get away for a couple days and have fun. And I hadn't been since 21, so I thought it would be cool to do and bring the car back down there for the 2nd time. So the Coyote, my Coyote swap has only been down there twice. So yeah, that's basically what that entails and covers, and I hope that covers what it's about. But I highly encourage you, if you've never been, to attend next year or plan a visit sometime. At least do that. All right, guys, so hopping into the second portion of this video. Side note, I hope you guys enjoyed the previous videos I posted of the Mustang Week content. I wanted to give you guys content without me talking, kind of just some content of the builds and stuff I saw with some music over it, and just something else to enjoy instead of me talking all the time. But jumping right into this, so we have the heater core that arrived when I was gone, so got that when I got back. Got these little UPR billet interior coat hangers. One of mine is missing and the other's there, but I figured why not go ahead and just change some stuff around. So went ahead and picked that up. Overall, this car, how it performed down driving to Mustang Week. This car was comfortable. The seats are pretty comfortable itself, and I'm not just saying that because I've had 2 sets of Brahms seats, but this is the 2nd set. My girlfriend didn't really have any complaints. The seat, you know, it's pretty comfortable to ride in. The car is a little noisy, of course. The suspension, this was a big part that didn't, you know, nothing leaked, nothing broke down in the car. The car performed, you know, tremendous down there, driving back and forth, hitting some, you know, races in Mexico, just a few rolls, no digs. But the AC was, you know, perfect. It rained a lot down there, so the windows were up majority of the time. Did cruise down with the windows, of course, down. But, you know, the car performed great with the T56. This is already starting to rub off. Yeah, so, I mean, the T56, this is my first time having a T56, and, you know, car average about, I want to say, like 22, 23 miles to a gallon. It is tuned to 93, so I had to put 93 in it, and that's all I put in it. So gas is a little expensive, but, you know, nearing 25 miles to a gallon, going down there, driving around and back. For the 3 days, I didn't have to put any gas in the car until, you know, heading back. Was a pretty good feeling. But yeah, just overall, the next steps that we're going to change is getting this part tinted and tinting the windows on this car. So got to remove the old tint. As you can see, it looks pretty crappy. It's the same tint that's been in the car since I bought it. Moving to the exterior of the car, as you can see, the paint that's been an issue with this car. I've brought up in past videos recently. We're gonna get this car, I'm gonna wait on the hood, because it makes no sense, in my opinion, to paint the hood, then get somebody to paint the whole car, and then the hood be a shade off. Side note, I did get billed from CJ Pony Parts to sign it. The engine cover, that was American Muscle. This was the first time I took this car down with a swap. Vaughn, Alex, a real little douchebag, signed it, and then I got Vaughn to sign it again, and I got to talk to him briefly for about like 20 minutes, and it was actually cool to talk to him about other stuff rather than just Mustangs itself. Really cool guy, super intelligent. But yeah, so that's the next step, just to get this car painted, you know, fall or winter, all at one time. It just makes more sense to me to have the hood painted at the same time as the rest of the car. I might look for a different hood to swap over that's silver or something like that. You know, I don't really care what it is, just so the car is all silver. If I take it to like Cars and Coffee or something like that, store the hood again, and just when it's time to get this fixed, you know, painted and everything, we'll go ahead and do that. So and I talked to Vaughn actually about, I think it would be really cool getting, you know, I've had these Rovos for years, some RTR wheels for the new Edge, but I don't know if he's gonna do that. But, you know, that'd be cool, because they don't do anything for this build or anything. Gonna get the taillights tinted, like I said, when I get the windows tinted. But yeah, just overall, car performed great. No issues. Fun to drive down there, fun to hear. You know, people love the sound of the car. People really love the car. You know, when I pop the hood at a meet or something, talk to a lot of people. Had a lot of people actually talk to me about doing a Coyote swap, or just asking me individual questions like, what do you have for suspension or wheels? Where'd you get this? How'd you do that? Or, you know, why'd you do that? Just stuff like that. So, you know, I really enjoy talking to people down there, and kind of just, you know, helping people, encouraging to do this and that with the swaps, and, you know, continue this build. So yeah, the car did overall great. And the next step for this car is, you know, like I said, get it painted and put a blower application under the hood of this car. And besides that, just get the heater core fixed, and, you know, a couple parts here and there, nothing really to change. Just the main focus, getting it tuned and by Lund and boosted application. But that's going to do for this video, guys. I enjoy y'all stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the content, like I said, for Mustang Week, and I will catch you in the next video. Have a good one.